Was the Soviet PPSh-41 copied from the Finnish submachine gun, Suomi? In its time, it contributed to the emergence of submachine guns, the urgent need to use automatic weapons so that the ego can easily transfer and effectively apply. One person in a combat situation during the First World War, which over time acquired a trench positional character, an idea was born. Creation of a lighter automatic rifle. Weapons, as heavy machine guns were available at that time, those working with a carriage or a machine were served by a special service, by the calculation of several people, and were left operational. Mobility. In 1915, the creator of the first submachine gun was an Italian designer, Army Major Abel Rivella, who made a double-barreled hand machine gun for a pistol cartridge, the rate of fire of which was only 900 shots per minute. But all this was far away in the past, and in December 1940, he was accepted into service in the Red Army. The Spagan system submachine gun is the famous PPSh. These days, especially recently, a dispute is raging that the Soviet gunsmith designer simply copied the Finnish one, submachine gun Suomi of the Aimo Lafta system, which was in service with Finland since 1931. As a result, that is why PPSh appeared. But is it so? The automation system in both machines was complete. One of the design features of the submachine gun, Suomi, had a removable barrel casing and the barrel itself, if available. Of spare parts, it was allowed when it overheats or goes out. If the barrel is out of order, replace it directly during the battle. Unfortunately, there was nothing of this in PPSh. Again, not copied. Well, and lastly, PPSh was distinguished by its simplicity. Production. It was assembled from spare parts made by cold stomping and spot welding. Even Belarusian partisans collected these automatic weapons. From details made in artisanal conditions, the ease of handling such a weapon made it possible to reduce it. The term of training of new recruits, which was extremely important in conditions for conducting hostilities. As for the Finnish submachine gun in this regard, then this weapon was made soundly, with high quality, and wide use of metal cutting machines. For example, the bolt box was made of solid steel packaging, obviously in artisanal conditions. Such a weapon is not something that will be made, assembled from components was completely impossible. The only thing that needs to be noted is that it is based on the Finnish model. Machine gun in the Soviet Union was created in a short time. Own drum shop for patrons, which subsequently became the business card of the Soviet automatic weapons during the Great Patriotic War. Although drum stores in combat conditions showed themselves are very unreliable, they were replaced by developed box-shaped curved magazines with capacity 35 cartridges. So it turns out that the statement that the patch was complete, a copy of the Finnish Suomi, no more than a myth. They are similar but differ in internal structure quite strongly. That perhaps is all. It remains only to add that there are many submachine guns of that time are very reminiscent. A friend of a friend. Rate this video. There will be many more interesting historical events ahead. Stories related to the Great Patriotic War. If you don't want to miss them, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell. Thank you for your attention. See you soon.